Welcome everyone to Monday Night Raw, and what a way to start it off. Once again we see the man, we see the face of Monday Night, we see John Cena. And there he is, folks, there is your current United States Champion. He is ready to come out, perhaps tell everybody on his thoughts on what transpired last week with Seth Rollins. John Cena now showing a little hesitation, perhaps, heading into the ring. But there we go, saluting the fans, making his way down the ramp and into the ring. He is ready to give his thoughts on what happened last week. Seth Rollins came in after his match against the Big Show, hit him with the chair in the midsection, and gave him a pedigree onto the chair. Now, Seth Rollins didn't have an easy task last week as well. He defeated the Demon, Kane. So what will John Cena have to say to Seth Rollins? Will John Cena get angry? Will John Cena get frustrated? Did this get to John Cena's head? Time will tell. John Cena is ready to give his speech, ready to give his statement to the crowd. And let's pass it over to John Cena, and here we go. Well, John Cena is the name, and Seth Rollins tried to erase that from the debut episode of Monday Night Raw and beyond. But that ain't happening. I've been up and down these roads, and Seth Rollins is not a person to mess with. He has made that WWE World Heavyweight title gain more prestige than I could ever imagine. Rollins has defeated big names in this business in the past. Kane, Dean Ambrose, Brock Lesnar, but I feel your little walk in the park will just be an all-out brawl. Once we go toe-to-toe, I'm going all in. Wait a minute, Seth Rollins now making his entrance, making his appearance. He has had enough of what John Cena has got to say. Looks like he wants to say something too. I see I got to you, didn't I? Time after time after time. You make your speech to all these simple-minded idiots in attendance. Why is it, Cena? Why is it that you automatically think you are #1 contender? Did you beat someone to earn this title shot? If I remember from last week, didn't you beat Big Show? Wow. How about you prove your chances at #1 contendership tonight? How about we make things interesting? So guess what, John? The WWE Universe will get a treat tonight in the main event. John Cena versus Seth Rollins in a Falls Count Anywhere match for your chance at #1 contendership at my WWE World Heavyweight title at Extreme Rules. But if you lose, back of the line, rookie. Oh my God, what have we just heard? Seth Rollins versus John Cena tonight. And here we go, folks. This is episode 3 of Universe Mode. We are about to get started. We are about to get this happening, but what an announcement we have in our main event. John Cena versus Seth Rollins in a Falls Count Anywhere match. And if John Cena defeats Seth Rollins, he has that #1 contendership spot at Extreme Rules. So let's get into the card. Let's start it off with Cesaro versus Erick Rowan. Cesaro defeated Luke Harper last week, and he is determined to go through every single family member. Then we have Kane versus The Miz. Tag team action right here. Big E and Kofi the New Day versus the Usos. Who will come up on top on that one? Then we have Paige versus Brie Bella. Paige went up against Nikki Bella last week and suffered a loss. What can she do tonight? Sheamus versus Roman Reigns. We'll be checking that one out in highlight form. And of course, Seth Rollins versus John Cena. We'll be also checking that one out. But first, let's do it to Cesaro versus Erick Rowan. Here we go. And here comes the man, Cesaro. Cesaro has been in great condition after defeating Luke Harper last week. He is determined, he is ready to go after every member of the family. And Cesaro here making his way to the ring. Does he know what is coming up? Does he know what he has against him? Not only Erick Rowan, but Luke Harper is in Erick Rowan's corner. So this could be a 2-on-1 situation. But it looks like Cesaro is ready. Cesaro could be ready for that type of situation. Cesaro could be aiming for that type of situation. Maybe this could be a little trap for them instead of him. But here we go, Cesaro in wait of, there we go, the lights are out. And there the mobile phones are out as well. And you know what that means. The tag team duo of Erick Rowan and Luke Harper. Where are they? There they are. There is the lamb, the symbolic lamb face of Erick Rowan. And Luke Harper, not far from him. What are these two giant mammoths gonna do to Seth? Going to do to Cesaro? Cesaro waiting for these two. These two making their slow appearance to the ring. Look at the crowd. The crowd is in wait. They cannot wait to see Cesaro versus Erick Rowan. If you didn't check out main event, Erick Rowan defeated The Miz last week. What can he do to Cesaro? What does he have in store for Cesaro? The lights are back on. And look at that, Luke Harper pushing Erick Rowan to get him motivated for this match. He knows that Cesaro's a big task to mess with. And here we go, Luke Harper in the ring, Erick Rowan in the ring. But Erick Rowan is going one-on-one with that man, Cesaro. Here we go. And the referee rings the bell, and now the action is on. See a tie-up here. Erick Rowan has the arm of Cesaro. Remember the strength and the power. Not only the power and the strength, but the height of Erick Rowan. And look at this, dragging Cesaro to one knee, but Cesaro gets back up. Cesaro is back up, but Erick Rowan is not done. Erick Rowan's not finished as he Irish whips Cesaro over the top rope onto that thin padded mat on the outside. And a stomp to follow it up. Watch out for Luke Harper. Luke Harper is on the bottom of your screen right there. He is in wait. What could happen here? Boots there from Cesaro. Now has him and drags him back into the ring. And a what? Whoa, massive punch, but Luke Harper breaks it up. It looked like Cesaro was going to go for something, but Luke Harper stopped it just in time. But Cesaro manages to get back into the ring and goes behind. German suplex onto Erick Rowan. And that is not a small man, people. Erick Rowan could be taller than Cesaro. Erick Rowan now in trouble, but look at this. Blocks the punch and takes a punch to Cesaro and chops and punches as well. Cesaro manages to get out of Erick Rowan's move there. Now Cesaro, snap suplex. Had to work on the lower back right there. But what's Cesaro doing now? Has him in a seated position and going for a little submission. Perhaps trying to wear down the big man, Erick Rowan. What a massive announcement we heard at the start of Raw. What a massive announcement for both superstars. #1 contendership match in our main event. But look at this, Erick Rowan now headbutts to Cesaro. 5 headbutts, 5 repeated headbutts to Cesaro. Look at that, a nice sidewalk slam from Erick Rowan. And now working on the arm, and there we go. Erick Rowan now picks up Cesaro. Cesaro manages to claw his way out of it. Now Cesaro has the upper hand. Irish whip to the bottom left corner. And what a shot there, but Erick Rowan could have reversed it, and look at that, a nice throw to Cesaro from Erick Rowan. Now Erick Rowan now has Plans for the head of Cesaro with a knee placed firmly right on the head of Cesaro. Now what's happening? Strong Irish whip again over to the top rope. Onto that thin padded mat on the outside. Now Cesaro getting choked out from Erick Rowan. Erick Rowan now in charge, in control of the match. Erick Rowan has plans straight into the steel steps. Cesaro goes straight in those steps, perhaps damaging more of his body, but look at this now. Erick Rowan right into the barricade. Not finished with him. Oh, Cesaro manages to reverse, and they both try and get back into the ring. Erick Rowan in trouble. Erick Rowan is in trouble right there. Erick Rowan stuck on the ropes or something. Cesaro's just standing there. He's like, yep, you're stuck on the ropes. I'm just going to stand over here. The referee is at a count of 8. Luke Harper is not helping out. And there we go, a count of 10. Your winner. Luke Harper is very upset. Luke Harper is upset to the max on what just happened there. I don't know if that was strategic on Cesaro's behalf. What just happened? The referee counts the 10. And Cesaro wins by countout. That is perhaps the only way Cesaro could beat the Wyatt family. But what a way. What a way to pick up the victory. There is your winner, Cesaro, another member down. He is ready. He is on the roll at the moment. And let's go on to the rest of our show. What a battle we had in our opening contest between Cesaro and Erick Rowan. What happened at the end of the match? Got no idea. But either way, something to remember for the future of Universe Mode. So, we just saw The Miz defeat Kane. Now we have some tag team action. Who will win? The Usos defeated The New Day. The New Day are your current tag team champions. What could that mean? Paige versus Brie. Will Brie pick up a win for her family? And yes, she does. She picks up a win for Nikki Bella, who is your current champion. Now let's go on to some highlights of Roman Reigns versus Sheamus. What a knockdown, drag-out fight we just saw from the two toughest men in WWE history. But now it is time for our main event of the night. And we see, coming out first, your current WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is ready. Seth Rollins wants to defeat John Cena. Not only to say that he has beaten John Cena yet again, but to say that Cena has to go at the back of the line for future title shots. So will Seth Rollins prove to the world that he is definitely better than John Cena and Cena is just another walk in the park? Or will Cena go toe-to-toe and defeat Seth Rollins in what could potentially be an all-out brawl? And here he is, your current United States Champion. Talking to the fans at home, he is ready for this one-on-one bout. As he stated there, he salutes to the crowd. It is time to go to work. He is determined to try and become #1 contender for the prestigious title known as the World Heavyweight title. But wait a minute, Seth Rollins already on the outside. Looks like he's going to try and sneak attack John Cena, but Cena saw it coming. Cena was ready. Cena saw it coming at the back of his eyes, but he still got scoop slammed right onto the thin padded mat. And now look at this, Seth Rollins already utilizing the Falls Count Anywhere stipulation, going for table, but Cena blocked him off, cut him off and took the table off him. But look at this, Seth Rollins not letting up, but Cena still ready, still wanting to grab that table. He does not want to be put on the table. Look at that. Not only can he be put on the table, but you can be damaged with the table, as Seth Rollins found out personally. But look at this now. Table to the midsection, gets put on top of it. Seth Rollins has an idea. Seth Rollins has an idea. Oh my God. A splash, a big running splash, a big diving splash from the inside to the outside through the second rope. And Seth Rollins not done yet as he brings out a 6 or 7 foot ladder. 6 or 7 foot ladder gets dropped onto Seth Rollins and knocked him in the head, but Seth Rollins staying on the outside. And look at this. Oh my God, another diving splash, but it missed. It looked like it missed, and it looked like he could have collapsed right onto the ladder, but Seth Rollins gets back up and knocks John Cena right into the steel steps. Seth Rollins now on top. Oh, he could have hurt his knees right there. I think he might have damaged his knees as he came off the top of the ladder. But Seth Rollins missed completely. John Cena is now capitalizing. Going for the quick pin. Could this be it? No, only a count of 1, but that took a lot out of Seth Rollins as he just came off the top of the ladder. And now Cena working on Seth Rollins. Cena damaging Seth Rollins. He is ready for that #1 contendership at Extreme Rules. If that does happen. If it doesn't, as Seth Rollins said earlier tonight, he could go at the back of the line. And he called him a rookie, which is an insult to John Cena, as he has been at this craft for at least 15 years. So now look at this. Cena has Seth Rollins, but no, Seth Rollins puts Cena into the barricade, but it doesn't matter. A chop there, a punch, slap to the face. That is what you saw last week. That is what you saw last week with Seth Rollins to John Cena. Look at that, a sunset flip onto the ground. Not only a ground, but thin padded mat. Remember, there is concrete underneath that. Now Seth Rollins getting pinned by John Cena. Count of 1. Seth Rollins once again has the fight, and he is ready to try and defeat John Cena, to put him at the back of the line. He knows John Cena is potentially a threat to his championship, but Seth Rollins wants to put a stop to that as he Irish whips Cena into the ring. Punch there to Cena, and a slap. That is what you saw last week, and perhaps that is a return from what John Cena did to him earlier on. Seth Rollins onto the top, but Cena stops him in his tracks. Cena now going to the second rope. Now to the top rope. This could be a superplex. And yes, it is. A massive superplex off the top rope. And now look at this, symbolizing he's going for the 5-knuckle shuffle. But no, a kick to the head. Seth Rollins reversed it. Seth Rollins now rolling him up. And a super kick to the face. Super kick to the face of John Cena. Now setting him up. Now in weight of Seth Rollins. Going for the eventual pedigree. But no! Seth Rollins just reversed. Oh, clothesline from John Cena. A short arm clothesline from John Cena. And now taking it to the ground. Giving him some ground pound action right there. What a match. What a main event. This is what main events are lived for. And look at this, John Cena definitely showing he is ready for #1 contendership, and he is possibly ready for the WWE World Heavyweight title to be wrapped around his waist. And now John Cena looked like he was going for an attitude adjustment, but Seth Rollins reversed. And now Seth Rollins going to the top rope. This could be dangerous. This could be dangerous for him. Frog splash, but it missed. Her frog splash missed. Oh, definitely went for it all right there, but it missed John Cena. Cena was just a little bit too far. Or did Cena might have moved a little bit? Cena might have moved a little inch, but once again, a little bit too far. Now Cena capitalizing as he hits Seth Rollins with a snap suplex. And once again, going at it before. If it didn't work before, it is guaranteed to work now. And look at this, 5-knuckle shuffle. There we go. Right to the face of Seth Rollins. Now Seth Rollins on the opposite side of what he did before. Cena staggering and ready for the attitude adjustment. Referee in the right position, counts to 1. Only a 1 count. Only a 1 count. Seth Rollins has it in him. He does not want Cena to win as he reversed Cena off the ground. Going once again to the top rope. I don't know, this didn't work before, but there it is. There is that frog splash. But he doesn't want to go for the pin. He does not want to go for the pin. What is he doing? Irish whip to the top left corner. But Cena reversed it. Cena now trying to go for a clothesline, but Rollins reversed. Rollins tried to go for something, but Cena reversed. And now in the middle of the ring, snap suplex onto Seth Rollins. Wait a minute. An armbar. It looks like an armbar applied from John Cena. Haven't seen that in his repertoire. But look at this. An armbar. Could this potentially make Seth Rollins to tap out? But no, Seth Rollins looks like, yes, he powers out of it. And Seth Rollins gets back up. Punch to the face. Punch to the head of John Cena. And a slap, of course. The slap heard around the world at the debut episode of Raw. Look at that standing moonsault there. Standing somersault. And now Seth Rollins going to the apron. And a massive heel over. And not finished yet. Once again. Third time. Could this be the charm? Third time. Frog splash, but it missed. It missed. Cena is on the offense. And Seth Rollins crashed and burned. But look at this. Cena showing that he can do it. And there we go. An elbow and a pin. That could have been it. But Seth Rollins is still in the fight. As I stated before, he doesn't want to give this up. But wait a minute. A roll up into a super kick. Again. We saw that earlier in the match. A super kick. But again, he doesn't want to go for the pin. He does not want to go for the pin. Waiting for Cena. Oh my God, he was going for a move there, but Cena reversed it or blocked it. And now, ready for another 5-knuckle shuffle. And there it is. And it busted him wide open. It busted Seth Rollins wide open. Oh, Cena is staring at the blood. Cena is ready. Cena is hungry for world title gold. Now going for the pin. Count of 1. Only a 1 count yet again. This is the story. This is the story told from Seth Rollins. You cannot get me. I can kick you out of 1. And he has been doing that for the last 5 or 6 minutes. Now what's going on? Seth Rollins has something in plan, but no! Rollins gets reversed. Cena now on the ropes. Tornado DDT off the ropes. Off the apron, or off the turnbuckle, shall I say. Now going for a move. But Seth Rollins reversed it and dropped Cena down with a drop toe hold. And now what's Seth Rollins doing? Going underneath now. Seth Rollins going underneath Cena. Following him. Seth Rollins grabs a steel chair and bashes him over the head, and he is busted open. John Cena is now busted open and the blood is gushing from his head. The referee is there to call the action. The referee is calling the pin, but he is not there to check up on superstars' bodies or health at the moment. But look at that, Seth Rollins gets the chain off of Cena, and now what's this? Oh my god, a fisherman DDT right onto the kendo stick. Could this be it? Finally, the first pin of the match. This could be devastating, and no! Seth Rollins. Massive move right there onto the kendo stick, but still cannot pick up the victory. Now picks up the kendo stick again, but wait a minute, it's the wrong way. The blood could have been right into his eyes. The blood had to be right into his eyes for him to turn around and hit the wrong person or hit nothing at all. And now go for the attitude adjustment onto Seth Rollins, onto the thin padded mat. 1, 2, 3. And your number one contender, John Cena. Wow, what a massive Raw. What a massive main event. We have seen it all tonight. We have seen Seth Rollins challenge John Cena in the early minutes of the show. We have seen Roman Reigns pick up a victory against Sheamus in an all-out brawl. That was an all-out brawl. This was an all-out brawl. We also saw Cesaro defeat Erick Rowan in interesting fashion. But the main event really saw John Cena raise his popularity to everybody and show that yes, he is ready for that World Heavyweight title as he stalks Seth Rollins and lands the attitude adjustment and went for the 1, 2, 3. There he is, folks. There he is, your number one contender, and he is ready for Extreme Rules. Well, that is it for your episode 3 of Monday Night Raw. Hope you went to enjoy. Thanks for watching.